Hello YouTube! Today I have a quite large and unique creation for you guys, and this is my first ever mechanical LEGO Ultimate Pinball machine. So this machine is fully mechanical, so there's no NXT involved in the prize winning or dispensing of gobstoppers. And so all of the flippers are functioned by the two buttons in the side. There are 4 flippers in total. So instead of putting 2 flippers onto the main level, like some pinball machines, I actually have 2 flippers on the main level. And then there's actually a lower level, which you must achieve by going through the ramp here. And I'll show you guys that later in the design and functions. But when you drop the ball down that ramp, it will go into a lower level below this glass here. And this is LEGO clear bricks. It's hard to see at this angle directly, but there are also 2 flippers into that level as well. So, on this pinball machine, I did include features where it has a railing where it can actually fall behind the flipper or to the flipper or hit the bumper. So I thought that was cool, and I just designed this whole creation kind of mentally at first, sketched out a design, and then I actually created it. So this is actually one of my favorite creations, so I'll get into the design and then show you the functionality of it. Hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll be back in just a sec. So now I'm going to go into the design of the machine. So as you can see, it is pretty much fully color aligned. And so I did cover the whole thing with kind of smooth tiles all the way around, and there's the buttons. You can get a better look at that. Has a pretty slick design to it with the yellow stripe all the way around. The thing is fully color aligned. This is the slot where you can win the gobstoppers. And to win, you must achieve getting into this hole right there, the ball, off of these flippers. The ball can actually go behind these flippers, and then you will lose. And this is also another losing hole here. So as you can see, the second layer flippers work in conjunction with the original flippers. And so the design is quite nice in that aspect. There is your machine, which I'll go in more depth as well. Here's the track where the railing, you will get 3 balls. You can divide them with this, so you can launch just one at a time through here. And then you can also see the track where the balls actually go. So we'll go over the obstacles in a little bit as well. So let me turn the machine around so you can see the back as well. And here we have the owner's compartment pretty much, where he can get the balls back and coins back. And this is a locking hole as well. So you're back in your machine. I fully went all out on the design everywhere. There's smooth tiles. I did leave this bumpy for stylistic purposes. I thought it looked kind of nice and added like a contrast to it. And so yeah, the only design feature that I could have added that I didn't is that I could have actually built the walls up higher and covered the whole thing with a clear film, but I figured that would be kind of a use of excess Lego that wouldn't really add that too much to the whole design itself. So I decided to just leave it open, and I think it's quite a nice creation. So the first functional portion of the machine I'd like to go over is the actual candy machine portion. So that is all here. This thing is pretty much independent, except for the nickels will fall into the master coin drawer. So here you can see that this mechanism is a push-pull mechanism. You can freely push and pull the button, but nothing will happen if you don't put in the proper coin. So if you use a nickel, you will actually receive 3 gobstoppers. As you can see, the gobstoppers are aligned quite well, and that helps it to drop them in rows. And so that allows you to get 3 gobstoppers at a time. If you guys do want a mechanism video, that'll probably be a separate video. But anyway, the coin rejection works like so. You take your penny, you put it in. If it doesn't come out at first, then as soon as you push in, you're going to get your penny back. So as you can see, you can even put it in when it's pushed in, but nothing will happen with a penny because they are too small to actually function the machine. So here I have a few nickels. I'll show you guys some rounds. So you put in the nickel and you push. So you can see carefully nothing is rejected, and so the nickel fell. You can pull back and get your gobstoppers. This is the dividing function, and some of the gobstoppers aren't perfectly round, so they may get stuck there. And so you can also put in another nickel, push, pull, and there's your other 3 gobstoppers. I'll do one last round for you guys This time I'll push in the buttons. You can see the anti-jam feature is really, really nice. You can push in again, pull, and there's your gobstoppers. So as you can see, the divider works quite well. You can receive one gobstopper at a time and launch it into the game. Okay, so now for the part you guys have all been waiting for, the actual gameplay. So I'm going to buy a round and play this round normally, and then I'm going to play the other rounds differently. So you'll see that in a sec. So first I'll just buy this round for you. You can see the machine in function. There's your 3 gobstoppers, and now let's play a normal round, just one ball at a time, through the divider. So I'm going to divide the ball, send it down here. You can see the plunger has clear bricks. So the ball can actually go back into the plunger up here or in here. This is like a little spinning obstacle. And then it can also go down this path, which has a pretty much 50-50 chance of going in the losing or back into the game slot. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully it hits the bumper up there, and here we go. Okay, there's a first loss. Let me play another ball. I'm going to try to get it up here so it can get into the lower level. And here's one last ball normally. Okay, so now I'm going to play a few balls through the hole here so you can see the lower level in action. And so you can see the little flippers here and there. So that's what I'm going to be playing with. So let's see that. There's my 3 balls. Kind of going to cheat here. So here's the ball. So I'm going to play it through here and get ready. So as you can see, the ball was moving around in here. It's a little bit hard to see. It's easier to see in person. I'm going to use this ball now. So you can see it fell behind the flipper. And I'll try one more ball like that. See if I can try to actually win this one. Okay, so there's that. And now I'm going to play one last round. So I'm going to try 2 of the balls so I can show you a double ball function here. So let me buy this round. So, if you want to try 2 balls at once, you can release 2 balls here, pull the thing back. And so now I'm going to release 2 balls into the game. So this is obviously your choice if you want to do this. So you can pull them back, and there you go. Oh, one's down into the actual game. And that was pretty cool. So you could see one ball was actually down into the lower level and one ball was up here. That was really cool. And so now I'm going to put the last ball down into the lower level and try to win one last time. So here we go. There you go. So that was the full functioning of the machine all at once. So now I'll show you guys where all the lost balls and coins go, and that's pretty much it. And now for the final function of the machine, in case you were wondering where all the gobstoppers and nickels went, they actually go into the owner's drawer down here, and it's actually locked. So you can see, so there's actually an unlock here, so you listen carefully. Then you can actually lift this drawer or pull this drawer out. And then you can see it's divided really well for the nickels and gobstoppers down at the bottom. And those are the lost gobstoppers. I'm going to pull out 3 of them here. And so if I put the drawer back in, as the owner would do, you can lock it like that. And as you can see, it's locked. So I'm going to leave the key there, and then I'll show you how to reload the machine. So you pull off this. It's another owner's function. So this is just an easy to remove lid, and you can put the gobstoppers in. And it's also important that you make sure they're lined in rows of 3 like you can see there. And that's pretty much it. I hope you guys really enjoyed this cool, unique creation. This is my first pinball machine, and it's fully mechanical, so I'm really proud of this creation myself. So thanks for watching as usual. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe. And yeah, I'll include some additional gameplay at the end of this video, trying to hopefully get a win for you guys. And that's pretty much it. So see you next time. Stay tuned for more awesome creations, and bye. Okay, so now as promised, I'll give you guys some additional gameplay. So let's play around normally real quick. And I'll go ahead and see what I can do. Adjust the camera. Alright. Here's the first ball, and let's see. There we go, it's in the bottom layer, and there's a win. That was actually really lucky. But as you can see, the ball will win through that port right there. So now let's play again. Oh, unlucky. Well, that kind of balances out the initial luck there. And now I'll go ahead and shoot this last ball. Oh, okay. So now I'll play another real quick round for you, and that'll be pretty much it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and yeah. Okay, let's get that last ball. Ooh. And one last ball. Hopefully I can pull out some more luck. Hopefully. But there we go. So your winning balls will actually fall down here. And that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. And don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe. And stay tuned for the mechanism and maybe future videos. Bye.